No, guys. Maybe we had Nick Sirianni all wrong. Now, I'm not going to act like I was on board with this flower stuff he was saying because I wasn't. I made a video that very day criticizing it because in my mind, I'm thinking, dude, how are you going to motivate grown men talking about flowers? Flowers, ladies and gentlemen. This is a football team, not a gardening club. However, the Eagles went out and played a very strong game last Sunday, and I don't care that it was the Lions because the Ravens and the Rams, two very good teams, both of them will tell you that the Lions, they fight to the very end. They will hold their own. And we beat the Lions far worse than any team has this season. We were up 41-0 at one point. It was utter domination at Ford Field. Utter domination. And after this win, these players in the locker room, they're all hyped up. Jason Kelsey were leading the chant, 1, 2, 3, roots! They bought into it. They bought into Nick Sirianni's flowers analogy. Now, if this whole flowers and roots philosophy, if it motivates the team, who am I to complain? Who am I to argue at results? If this makes them play better, then go for it, baby. Go for it. Flower power. I guess you could say that we really deflowered those Lions. That was a good one, right? But anyway, so this game this week, we have the Los Angeles Chargers coming into Philadelphia. The Chargers are a very good team. They're 4-3, but they've struggled recently. They got blown out by the Ravens, and they lost a close game to the Patriots. That's 2 straight losses. This offense hasn't really looked that good. This offense has been neutralized in these last 2 games. Justin Herbert, I really like him. I think he's one of the best young quarterbacks in this league. I even think he's better than Joe Burrow, the #1 pick of that same draft. But he's struggled. He's struggled lately. And this is a game where our defense, they could have a sneaky outing and just really pull the rug from under these Chargers. But the main thing I want to get at is that, okay, Nick Sirianni, you're probably not watching this video, but in a slight chance that you are, the Chargers have the worst run defense in the entire NFL. I'm going to repeat that. The Chargers have the worst run defense in the entire NFL. Now, what do you think that I'm about to ask you? Run the ball! Run the ball! You saw what happened last week. You saw what happened when we finally, after weeks of begging you to run the ball, you saw what happened in Detroit. We dominated. We dominated. Run the ball, man. Now, you're probably not going to have over 230 yards rushing again. That's probably not going to happen, but don't abandon it. I don't want this to end up like the Falcons game in week 1. We dominated in that game. You ran the ball well. And then the next game, you just totally just crapped the bed with the play calling. You totally crapped the bed in that game against the 49ers. Don't let that happen again. You saw what happened when we ran the ball. You saw that it worked exceedingly well. You have a team that is horrible against the run coming into our house. Run the ball. You don't have to run the ball every snap. Now, I'm expecting Jalen Hurts to throw more this week. He only threw 14 times against the Lions. I'm okay with that because the Lions, we were killing them with the run. He didn't have to throw a lot. This game, I'm anticipating that Hurts is going to have to throw the ball more, but just don't abandon the run. Don't abandon the run. You see how it works. Use it. Use it. And something else I want to note, the Eagles, dating back to last season, the Eagles have lost 4 straight games at Lincoln Financial Field. We threw that game to Washington in the final game last year at the Link. We lost to the 49ers in a very winnable game. We lost to the Chiefs. We lost to the Buccaneers. That's 4 straight losses at our home field. Defend your home. Defend your home. This is your house. Don't let other teams come into your house and roll you over. Don't let these other teams come into your place and smack you around. Lincoln Financial Field is our home. Defend your home. We've lost 4 straight home games. It's time to step up. You need to step up and get this home win in front of your home fans. Really just have some urgency this week. Don't lose 5 straight home games. I remember in 2012 and 2013, the Eagles lost 8 consecutive games at home. The final 4 home games of 2012 and the first 4 home games of 2013, all losses. That was 8 straight losses. It was horrible. We went over a year without winning a game at home. Don't let that happen again. I'm so sick of seeing these teams like the Chiefs, the Niners, the Buccaneers come into our house and just dominate us. Enough of that crap. Step up. Step up. This is your stadium, and you need to show these other teams that you're coming into our house and you're not going to have an easy time. We're going to stop you. You're not just going to style on us at our home field. You're not just going to dominate us at Lincoln Financial Field. Like, really just... This is a winnable game. This is a very winnable game. The Chargers are struggling. They're reeling after these 2 losses. The offense hasn't looked good. I think our defense was very good last week against the Lions. Eric Wilson got cut. He was very bad, to be honest. But we could win this game. Run the ball, contain Justin Herbert, get pressure on him. Because the Chargers O-line isn't that great. The Chargers O-line, it was bad last year. I don't think it's that much better this year. You can get pressure on Herbert. You saw us getting pressure on Jared Goff last week. Get pressure. Get pressure. Jonathan Gannon, I'm going to praise you. I forgot to praise you in that last video. You were very creative. You were actually blitzing in that game against the Lions. You had blitz packages. You were very aggressive. Through all these 7 weeks of very just soft defense, you changed it. You adjusted. You finally adjusted. You were actually being aggressive with the defense, and I loved it. Don't stop. Be aggressive again this week. Really pressure Justin Herbert. Really just make him have an uncomfortable day. Our offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen, he was actually offensive coordinator last year for the Chargers. So maybe he could give us some inside info on like how to stop Justin Herbert, what his flaws are. Like really, maybe he could give us like a really inside look at our opponent. Maybe we could get like a real edge over these Chargers. They really should still be in San Diego. So, like, they should have never left San Diego. Their first season in 1960, that was in Los Angeles. But the heart and soul of this team was San Diego. And they just left that community behind, all those fans. Dean Spanos is a garbage human being. He is such a scumbag. It's a shame that he's being rewarded with a good team, but Dean Spanos, he really stinks. He stinks. Both of these Los Angeles owners, actually, Stan Kroenke and Dean Spanos, both of them are just scum. But the Eagles, they could win this game. This is a very big game because if you beat the Chargers, you are well alive for a playoff spot. Right now, we're 1 game away from the 7th seed. We're 3-5, but we're 1 game out from that 7th seed. The Carolina Panthers hold that spot right now, but if you remember, we beat the Panthers a few weeks ago, so we could win a tiebreaker with them. The Eagles, they are not dead yet. We're 3-5, but we're not dead yet. You still got 2 games against the Giants. You still got 2 games against the unreleased emails team. Credit to Brandon Pernell on that. Washington. You still got 2 games against them. You got a game against the Jets. You got a game against the Broncos. That's 6 winnable games. This season is far from over. Now, this Chargers game is tough. This Saints game we have in like 2 weeks, that's going to be tough. And then, of course, that final game of the season against the blasted Cowboys. That's going to be tough, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a chance to right this ship. And this is the last thing I'm going to say in this video. Wear the black jerseys. You see these? Black jerseys. Wear them. Wear them against the Chargers. I was hoping that we would wear them a few weeks ago against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We didn't. I was very bummed about that, but we typically wear black jerseys twice a year against the Giants and a random other team. And the Eagles, I said this before, I will say it again. They are 9-2 since 2016 wearing all black. I can't explain it, but I don't think it's a coincidence either. You can't argue with it. 9-2. You can't argue with results, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagles are 9-2 when they wear all black since 2016. This is a game that can really kickstart this season. This is a game that can really revive these flattened hoops. You can really make something out of the season if you beat the Chargers. Wear the black jerseys. I really wanted them to wear them against Tampa. That was like the premier game to do it. It was Thursday Night Football. You were welcoming the defending Super Bowl champions into your house. You didn't wear the black jerseys. I was very disappointed. Wear them for this game. Wear the black jerseys. Do it. Peace out, guys.